So yeah, I think not much to do other than just jump right in. So yeah, last time in Castle in the Darkness, we were going through the demo, the first secret, the prologue that is, and just trying to see what it was all about. Just trying to complete it. Also, I should probably turn up my volume because I forgot that this music is actually quite quiet. Okay, there we go. So last time I was able to complete the first ending of the demo here, and this time, last time I almost beat the second ending, but I couldn't exactly figure out how to beat the boss. We were able to get into the Temple of Sin, but I just couldn't figure out a way to attack that boss because in the normal game you'd use magic to attack it. Swords didn't work at all, so I thought maybe I had to go get the explosion magic or whatever that was in that one house in this demo, and then make a return trip back. But once you actually try to enter that house, the door shuts behind you, so you can't get back. And when I tried physically attacking it, because maybe I thought, okay, maybe, well, this is the forgotten demo, maybe in this version you were able to physically attack it, but sadly that was not the case. So in the end I just decided to look up a video because no matter what I did, I couldn't figure out how to actually damage this boss. So right now we're just going through the prologue here, grabbing everything that we need to go through. I'm not sure if you actually need the Master Sword, but if it's gonna help fight the boss, then by all means, let's grab it. And besides, it's got a little bit more range, so no reason not to. But the Spirit Ring is required. You cannot enter the Temple of Sin without it, because you can't you can't attack the cat otherwise. And in this demo, there are no save points, so you cannot save anywhere. Meaning you can't save, and you also cannot restore health. But thankfully, in this version, there's these little food drops, and that's basically your way to restore health in this demo. And you can get those just by either just picking up the various ones that you see just sitting in the overworld, or by killing enemies. So sometimes if you're low on health, you may want to grind enemies to try and get full health, because trust me, you want full health for this. So, I'm sorry, cat, but I must kill you, because I must enter the Temple of Sin. Ow. I can't believe I got hit by that, even though I knew it was there, but thankfully the Temple of Sin was kind enough to give me an apple. This is a bad start already. This is not a good start. I think I hesitated too long. I miss having double jump. Yeah, in this version, like you can't, like you have to break blocks by jumping into them. You can't actually attack them. So if you find yourself wondering like, why can't I break this block? Yeah, that's why you have to actually jump into it. I just found that by accident the first time around. It was kind of funny that I actually found this little secret before the demo actually tells you about it, because I was wondering, why is this enemy here? And I guess you're trying to enter the door and all, but why here? But, oh well. So, anyways, let's grab us our apple, kill us the mono eye. I'm sorry, I can't think of it as anything else but a mono eye because it looks very much like a Kid Icarus mono eye. And you don't have to pick up the coins because they do absolutely nothing. They're just there just as to kind of show off that that's a collectible in the future, like in the actual game. I'm guessing that's the reason, but... And Koopa's back.
Hey, how are ya?
Not too bad, just doing some attempts of trying to complete the demo.
I like how you just rush those spikes. I can't find the other ones. Sorry, my son was asking me a question.
Those spikes never got me before, so no reason to take it slowly. Though this crab I have to take slowly just because whenever I do try to rush it, his bubble always gets me.
Yeah, I was having an issue with that the other night too when I was trying to do that.
So you didn't see much of the Temple of Olsen, did you?
What, further than where you're going now?
Yeah, like because I know I did get to the Temple of Olsen last night, like while you were in the stream, but I'm not sure if you really saw much.
Yeah, I wasn't able to see too much because I went to bed shortly after that. I was pretty worn out.
So yeah, we've got traps everywhere. We've got potobos, dashing spikes, more potobos. And this is probably the most difficult room of the Temple of Sin, just because it's hard to like, get through this room without taking much damage.
And those are breakable blocks, I take it.
Yep. Otherwise, this would be a lot easier. So I figured, like, I think what I ended up deciding is try to jump through these flames while that second flame is rising. But I still find myself getting hurt no matter what.
And then what sucks is you got to do the whole thing all over again.
Yep. Also, like, for when you do your endings, like, I actually found out that you only need the spirit ring, like, if you're actually going for the Temple of Sin. Because, like, what the spirit ring actually does, it allows you to kill that cat. Without it, you can't do anything to the cat.
Oh, that was in that room?
Mm-hmm.
Like I noticed when you struck the cat, it said cursed or something like that?
Yep. And I only found that out last night, like, when I figured out I could try and maybe skip this fat belly here and just try to save up some health, but I couldn't do anything to the cat without it.
Oh, interesting.
So we're just trying to make our way back now, and I can't believe I took that hit. I'm very much questioning if this one is even worth it right now.
Oh, what, this attempt?
Yeah.
Well, the game does drop power up, so you might get something to drop and then get some life back. Well, you got a little bit of life back there with the beer mug.
And this isn't looking any better.
I noticed you got hit there.
Yeah. Oops. Well, that takes care of that anyways.
Easy come, easy go.
Pacifist behind, go. Except this is where I can't really do pacifist.
Yeah, see, with a game like this, I suppose you could do a pacifist run, except for, like, this, there's no way that you could.
Oh, I know.
It's almost like you're physically required to take out everything just to advance in the game.
Well, I know in the test video for this, the guy just damage boosted on Billy to grab the thing. Because I just watched like a test video just so I could see like how to actually damage the boss at Sin, the Temple of Sin. Because like the boss of Temple of Sin is that one your favorite ghost boss that's originally in the House of Ruth. That you had to use magic in order to damage.
Oh.
But
yeah, that was pretty brutal. That whole first section of House of Ruth was probably the hardest thing for me out of the whole entire game.
I'm surprised he didn't say it was that last page.
Yeah, that, you know, got a good point there. I did kind of burn about 120 lives on that one, didn't I?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
And that was in the Sorcerer's Quarters. That wasn't Torture Chamber. That was in Sorcerer's Quarters where I had that trouble.
And I only died like maybe like 3 times.
What?
So
All of like 3 or 4 times.
When trying to do that last lost page, I actually got it pretty quickly.
But see, I was even more surprised about that return trip on that one where it had 2 breakable blocks per platform, and there were 3 platforms to where you could only break half of the platform on the way there, and then use the second half of the breakable platforms to make your way back.
Oh yeah, and Windy Ruins?
Yeah, and I actually pulled that off.
Yeah, considering you were struggling so much just to get to that room, I was amazed that you actually got that first try.
I'm surprised nobody was able to even clip that. Although I suppose I could go back to my previous broadcast and see it and try to find it and clip it. I probably could. So what's the purpose of killing the cat though?
Because like in the one of the notes told you like the cats like are the key to the underworld or something.
Oh, okay. So you have to kill the cat in order to go to the next portion of the game then.
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's the trick. Is just go for it.
Yeah, I saw that's what the guy with in the test video did, but I wasn't sure if it was the most safe thing to do. Because like test videos, like you have all sorts of room to just kind of rewind and use save states to try and make sure everything's safe and fancy and all that. But
how do you even do a task with this if there's no task editor? There's no way to record a movie with this.
I don't know.
I'll bet you he just did it and did it and did it and then spliced everything together using video software.
It's possible. Anyways, let's fight the boss.
Oh, you're actually okay.
So,
oh boy.
So yeah, since you normally can't attack this boss physically, you have to attack the mirrors.
Really?
Ah, dang.
Oh boy. That makes it interesting.
I wish I could have been done. Just because like, I would like to be done with this.
So after you beat that boss, is that it?
Yep.
Yeah, if I don't have to do anything on Thursday, I'll totally try and get this whole section done. I bet you I could probably do it.
And I'm still kind of curious, like, if you unlock anything from beating this ending. Because I just saw, like in the test video, I just saw like how to actually attack the boss. I didn't see anything past the ending.
Yeah, I've noticed like a lot of people will do that with some specific games. It's like once they hit the final split, then they'll like cut the video off right there because that's really all that's needed to verify the run. And then they'll, you know, like as if to not show off spoilers, so to speak. So that way, to see the ending, it's still a surprise. But then again, there are people who do, you know, like purposefully upload the endings and stuff like that on YouTube.
Or maybe they just don't want to have to wait to do another run or something.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Especially like in when watching. Do you know Super Mario RPG?
No, I don't. I had it at one point. I played maybe an hour or two in it, and then my cartridge just somehow just disappeared.
Yeah, and, like sometimes like in like Mario RPGs and such, like some of the endings like maybe really long because like you've got like Luigi parades like that may end up being like 7 minutes long or something like that, and I know some people just don't feel like waiting all that time for the credits to be over.
Mm-hmm. Well, like when I first beat Super Mario World, I was like 12 or 13 years old, and this was like right after it came out. I was actually surprised at how long that ending was. And yet I know that there are games out there where the endings are considerably a lot longer and more intricate as far as like storylines go.
Also, I do love how this has... I shouldn't have even bothered with that. Yeah, this doesn't look good already.
Oh, wow, you got hit from that too. Too bad there's no way to kill that blob or whatever the heck that thing is. Oh, come on. That was baloney. You made that.
It was really unfortunate because it seemed like the big fireball was on a different pattern. Because it seemed like quite a bit closer than normal is.
Mm-hmm. Well, plus I also noticed too, like with the saw blades in Torture Chamber. Oh, you dropped a carrot. In Torture Chamber, those saw blades, they would change. The patterns would change just by leaving the room and going back. So I wonder if that would do the same thing if you were to like leave the room, if that fireball would be at a different spot of the room.
I think it's mainly like because like I was trying to be spot on like that skeleton to try and get some health, because all the other times like it was on a consistent pattern whenever I just normally just go straight through it.
Because that kind of makes me wonder if it's on like a global timer, because there's only one of them. There's only one fireball, not two. And I would understand if it was like two of them going back and forth, and a global timer wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say for sure.
But it's kind of like the flame pattern and energy zone for Contra. Those are based off of an actual global timer that starts the moment that you press the start button when you first turn on the game.
Interesting.
That's why a lot of people, when they speedrun Contra, they'll start on the first possible frame once the title screen stops scrolling. That they'll actually start on that very first frame that title screen has come up where it says player 1, player 2, because that starts the global timer. That's why when you see Angry Lanks playing Contra, he won't play it on a power pack, he'll play it on an actual cart. And if he dies, he will physically turn the system off and turn it back on rather than just pressing the reset button, because the reset button does not reset the global timer. The power button does. And the same thing goes with Castlevania 1 as well.
I didn't know that.
That's why, like, see, I learned that when I was watching K-Mac play his runs, because what he would do is he would turn the game off and turn it back on. And you notice how, like, on the title screen of Castlevania, when you first turn it on, the title screen comes up, but you'll see the bat fly from the castle tower in the background and then come up to the front of the screen and then just start flapping its wings. So what K-Mac would do is he would start on the very first frame that he actually saw the bat. And that was like right when the bat first spawns in the clock tower. It looks like a little itty bitty pixel. And I can do it. And every time I do that, it actually ensures that you're going to get a clock drop at the very beginning of that level.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow. That was a really bad pattern.
That's unfair.
It's a shame it doesn't keep track of your deaths, so you could actually see how many times you actually try to complete each level.
Or just have like a separate death counter or something.
Right, to like after you do 100%, or even just have a separate death counter for it. He took that hit too.
And I tried to get one too many hits in.
At least he doesn't kick like a Bobo did.
It might as well be a Bobo kick, considering that health drops are kind of far in between.
That is very true.
Because it's not like I have save points that can restore my health or anything.
So out of the whole entire 100% run that we did, which boss for you was the worst?
It's kind of hard to say. I didn't have... I think probably like maybe for the ones I just had probably like died the most or spent the most time on, maybe like the water dragon from the Sunken Temple. It wasn't really difficult, but like just like the random patterns that he was moving in, just he was always kind of sticking low to the towards the bottom of the screen, and I just couldn't push him back up. And no matter where I moved, he would always move like towards my direction. I just couldn't get away from him, and I've never seen him move in that kind of pattern before. So I guess I was just really having bad luck. But I didn't really struggle on too many bosses. I mean, I beat the crab boss like on maybe like my second or third try, and I beat X in like my fourth try. Wait, no, I think that was second try. So like quite a bit of the bosses that I thought I might struggle on, I didn't.
I don't think I had too much trouble with the water dragon, because it kind of reminded me of the bone dragons in Castlevania, which I've had tons of practice with. And I think that playing some of the older games that are referenced in this game, depending upon how much experience you've had with those games, that it really does help out quite a bit with playing specific enemy patterns that this game does have. I don't know, that looks like a kind of a goofy pattern. I don't know. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to watch it closely.
it reset it.
I don't trust this fireball anymore. Okay, this might be a... That is really tight.
Oh, no, hardly any room for error there.
Please not now.
Oh, what?
That's very upsetting.
That little pellet that the ghost shot out at you did not hit you at all. You know, I'm gonna clip that because I want to see. I don't think that hit you at all.
That frustrated me so much. I should have had it there. If I didn't get screwed over by the fireball, I would have been that boss right there and then.
Okay, yeah, that fireball did not hit you. Did not hit you at all. I'm clipping it right now, and now it's publishing, and then I'll send it to you so that you can click on it and watch. That fireball did not hit you. Smoggy, tasty, tiled, rule 5. That's what it says.
Yeah, Twitch has some weird names for clips.
Alright, I just threw it in your chat. But yeah, that was strange.
I should have had it. If I didn't get screwed over by the fireball.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that fireball touched you. I really don't. At least it didn't seem like that to me when I made that clip. What? Yeah, go ahead and watch that clip. You can even set it on slow motion, and you can clearly see that you weren't even near it. It's almost possible that you touched the mirror, and maybe that might have killed you.
But I wasn't even moving. But I jumped into where the fireball was.
Crazy.
Because the only thing that hurts you in that fight are the spikes, the fireballs, and the boss itself. The mirrors don't hurt you at all.
Weird.
And I enjoyed the demo, but I really wish it had a save point somewhere.
I agree. Wait a minute. Do you have that magic?
You can't get the magic because if you try going in the house where that leads to the magic, the door shuts behind you, so you can't go back.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Which is why I had to look up a video in the first place, because normally it's the magic that attacks that boss.
For the first boss, right?
Yeah, the boss like in the actual game. Now if you want to talk about anything that shouldn't hit me, that fireball. That shouldn't have hit me.
Yeah, I still think that was kind of bogus.
Oh, the fireball they just ran into. Hopefully I can maintain my health here. Okay, looks like I'm at full health.
You got this.
As long as I don't get screwed over by the big fireball before the boss. Gotta watch the pattern carefully. Okay, I think that's plenty of time. Okay, boss, full health.
There you go. Well done.
Thank you. Go.
Dreaming about sorting that ghost. Goal to unlock screen effect crystal in the options. Ooh. Interesting.
Huh. Interesting. When I watched like apparently like this demo was slightly different because instead of seeing that little dream sequence like for the second goal, like you'd see like this giant ghost that looks like death that wielding a scythe and everything. Like he would say like you've killed an innocent soul and the punishment is you must die. But since you're returning his ring, he says, "Oh, my ring. I'll let you go for now, but we will meet again." But strange that that didn't appear here.
Makes me wonder if they'll make an appearance at some point in the game.
So so this is the grain effect that we unlocked from the first goal of the demo, and this is the one we just now unlocked.
Crystal. Oh, interesting. So you can like see the scan lines.
Mm-hmm. But it's a little bright for my taste, so I'm just gonna go to normal. And then I think since Koopa had so much of a hard time, of a struggle during the main game, let's go with easy mode.
Yeah, this I gotta see. It looks like Mario.
Yeah, I got the little Mario clouds, the hills with eyes. Oh look, a chest right off the bat.
Do you have double jump?
I do not, but this is also Kingdom Hearts because I just got a Keyblade.
Oh, nice. And there's no enemies. Looks like Alexandria, but no save points.
Got a house we can enter. Trapped cuckoo.
Can you go to the left?
Also, I like how it's an actual key for a sword.
That's cool.
Also, for anyone who's played I Won't Be the Guy games, like whenever you go easy mode, like
Oh,
the
now
easiest difficulty.
he's got a bow on the back of his helmet.
Yeah, whenever you play on like the easiest difficulty in any like I Won't Be the Guy games, you have a bow on your head, so it might be trying to reference that.
That might be very possible.
And now we have double jump from that bow. Okay. One screen forest.
What?
Bowser's Castle.
Nice. Oh, well, you need a key for it. Ah. Oh, there you are. You unlocked nothing.
I'm sorry, but your princess is another castle.
Might as well be, huh?
Yeah.
And then it resets it.
Yep. I'll leave it up to you, Kupo. What should I do next?
The Lost demo showed at E3 in 2014.
Right off the bat, we get the Welcome to Your Doom that we see right off the castle entrance. We've got like a little Mega Man 3 like desert area.
I was gonna say it looks just like Mega Man 3. Got some torture chamber there.
Wait. I guess save and play save with check.
Okay, that's weird.
I'm just gonna test this real quick. If I die, does it actually... Okay, yeah, it does, and this demo actually adds deaths to your counter.
Oh, and there's a link to the past reference there too. It tells you what floor you were on. Like when you started that life, it said 1 floor. It said 1F.
And of course we got the Metroids.
Nice.
I must say, I'm digging this music.
You don't have a double jump there.
Yeah, I can't do much with that just yet. Also, that coin. The same snake, the one that we fought back in the jails in the original game.
Yeah, that one took me a little while to get used to what the pattern was.
It doesn't really change up its pattern all too much. It was just like four ground shots and then 4 dives. So yeah, we've got these stairs that we can't really do much without another way of jumping. But that's where we got the wing boots. Also, I can't remember, but I think this was a thing. And yes, I may have seen, like, when I was looking at 100% stuff, like, during the main game, like, I may have seen just a little bit of this.
Oh, so you knew that was there.
And now we can get this key. Dope. For some reason, I
Doors
could
up
make...
there too, but those are probably just windows. Good thing you saved though.
Yeah, after that first demo, I want to save at every single save station possible. Because not having any saves whatsoever kind of sucked.
Oh, with the other one, yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh well, it wasn't too far.
Oh, that's true.
What?
So if they allow you to collect gold, what do you use the gold for?
You may not use it for anything. Just like, since it's a demo, I guess it's just to show that it's something you can collect in like the main game. Because like in the 2013 demo, we were able to collect gold as well, but there's nothing that is really used for.
True. Oh, there's that ring again.
Oh, nice. I like this.
Oh, that's sweet. Now, how come we couldn't have that in the regular game?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. That'd be kind of cool. Get little projectiles.
That would have made that end crab boss a little bit easier, I think.
I didn't think the crab boss was all that hard.
Just had to learn the pattern, basically.
What? So there's Skull showing instant death, but there's nothing that could kill you. I was expecting one of these to be fit combo block, but just
I still don't trust it.
I was walking on every single block and there is no way I could die by those spikes, and the guy confused me. Hey, remember this guy?
The bone dragon.
Also, I just realized that I'm not on the 2013 demo anymore, so this might be a little bit loud. Good thing the bone dragon isn't all that harmful, right?
Well, he doesn't go all that quick either.
Because I was just standing there the whole time while I was changing my volume. Okay, get down here.
What a troll. There you go.
I like how the boss music still goes on even after. I didn't realize that the demo was that short.
1 of 4 secrets found. Unlocked vinaigrette.
Let's see.
Might be under the options, maybe?
Probably. Right now I'm just gonna quickly check where each of the secrets are just so that I could show it off. Oops, not main game. Because for anyone that wants to play along, I should show it off. This.
You know, it kind of makes me wonder what kind of software they use to make these games with. I mean, I assume you need a palette editor, palette software. You need a sprite generator. Definitely something that you can enter pixel art into to create, you know, specific sprites for enemies and characters. And then, you know, providing that you have that kind of software, I suppose you could render pretty much anything and make any type of platforming game that you wanted to.
Also, part of me was tempted to check this out, and I don't know why I didn't. This is for you.
Nice.
And I'll check back over here once I get the wing boots.
Obsidian blade.
The sprite for it actually looks pretty cool.
That does look really cool. It's got the little jewels on it too.
And other than the darkness sword, we've never really seen have a dark blade before.
Yeah, all the other blades had like a shine to them. Oh, it's quite powerful too.
Yeah, and for some reason, in this demo, they made the entire snake be able to be, the hitbox is the entire snake, whereas in the main game, you can only hit his head.
Yeah, probably best if you don't mess with that guy. Looked like Indiana Jones to me.
I guess that's just an Easter egg. Because the video didn't really mess with him too much.
What about the walls there? Back where that key was or something, like if they're walkable walls or something.
I've got the video going live as we speak, so... Oh, okay, I never would have thought of this one. If I can actually pull off the jump.
You have to strike it with your sword though, right? Oh.
Oh!
Blue ring. Oh, nice. It surrounds you. That's really cool.
Yeah, why couldn't we have this in the main game?
I have no idea. Maybe that's just there to be like, oh, make you really wish you had all of this stuff.
Okay, let's
So
see.
I think that was all 4 secrets. I think you got.
We've
them
only
all.
gotten 3 so far. The red ring didn't count as a secret.
Oh, that's true, because that was just sitting there, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so what does he do? Okay, so he just continues on through the door.
Looks like you can go through that one too.
And dang it.
That mouth. Back down below that thing that shot the fire out of it.
Before the door I entered? Or...
Yeah, before the door that you entered.
Apparently it didn't have anything since the video I'm watching didn't go in it.
Oh. that's entirely possible that it could be nothing.
Oh, I was gonna try and see if the flame could hit it.
Yeah, that red ring thing is pretty OP. No breakable walls there to the right.
No. Wait, what? Four secrets, but I think I only picked up 3. Because there's the heart, the obsidian blade, the blue ring. Let's see. Oh, apparently the blue ring was secret 4. So then, where was... Oh, the Indiana Jones guy was secret 3. For whatever reason. Even though that didn't seem like too much of a secret.
Well, like you say, it just seemed like a little Easter egg or something.
Yeah. Okay, come down here.
I don't think he's wanting to cooperate.
It's like, I've had enough of this guy's shenanigans, I'm just gonna go away and kill him. So there's 4 out of 4 secrets found. Got the original intro cutscene.
Nice. Summer 2014. But didn't it get released? It didn't. It not get released until like 2015.
Something like that. But we're still talking about like the demos. So maybe they're still working on like demos by like since 2012.
That's very possible.
So we've got Princess Isabel, same on top of a tower. In comes the sorcerer.
Oh, that's cold.
And we were suddenly too late. Now let's watch the actual intro cutscene. Even though we pretty much already saw this back at the beginning of the game. But for whatever reason, you skip past it before and want to see it again, it's always here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work my way at unlocking those things on Thursday. I don't know why I keep yawning. It was just a really long day. I'm glad I got through that whole orientation thing and finding out that because I'm already signed up with the program that if I want to go back to school, they'll pay for the tuition, the books, and everything. So I think that's kind of cool.
And looks like we've got the best ending cutscene again for if you ever want to review it. So with that in mind, I'm guessing one of the other secrets is that you have to beat the game like with less than 100% to get the normal ending, or the bad ending, I should say.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that yet.
But we could easily probably unlock that like by doing New Game Plus.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think I might skip that part just because it can be a little bit lengthy.
Yeah.
But with that, I think that's all the secrets, and last thing I could really show off. That's a little bit trippy. And you can see like the corners like of the screen kind of flashy.
Oh, yeah. And the top too, the options where it's a little flickery.
Yeah, I'll still take the none effect. But I think that's pretty much everything. All
That's
that's left
really,
now
really
is
cool.
all that's left now is just to do like New Game Plus and try
Try
to
to
unlock
see
the
what's all involved with that.
and try to unlock any other secrets that we might have missed. Before like going into like the next stream though, I probably might look up how to unlock the other secrets just so we can try and show them off.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we already got 100% through the main game.